Hi, I'm Tom Miggott from Tom Miggott Photography. I know what you're going to tell me. That we are so close to the month of May, and we still haven't done a video about the contest we had in March. Well, this is what I'm going to do today. I'm sorry, but I've been extremely busy, but really, really busy shooting and doing the whole development as well, plus seminars that I've had as well that I hosted, and it's been fantastic. It's been nuts. So I'm just trying to find my marks, trying to find some free time to do the videos for you guys. So let's do that today. So the contest back in March was with the theme portrait photography using natural light. So first about portrait photography. I got a quote from Eve Arnold, who was an American photojournalist, and this is what she said: if the photographer is interested in the people in front of his lens, and if he is compassionate, it's already a lot. The instrument is not the camera, but the photographer. Well, as a photographer who specialized in himself in portrait photography, I have to agree with Eve on this. It doesn't matter which camera you have. Surely if you have the best camera out there, it's going to make your job easier. But portrait photography is much more than just snapping at people's faces. You need to be a people person per se. You need to understand who they are, even if sometimes they're not feeling quite confident, quite comfortable in front of the lens. This is your job as the photographer to make them feel comfortable, to reveal themselves to you, and sometimes you will actually capture them without them noticing that they gave you that message, that truth about who they are. And it's only when you're going to show them the pictures they're going to smile and say, yes, this is me. How great you are. Well, this is the reason why I love portrait photography. You freeze time. You freeze a moment in the life of someone, and that is priceless. So that's for portrait photography. Natural light. I did not expect that natural light was going to generate so many questions on the Tom Miggott Photography Club. So many of you have asked me, Tom, can I use this? Tom, can I use that? And I was quite surprised. I really thought that natural light was a very easy concept to understand. So what is natural light? Well, natural light is natural light. I was going to say, you can use your flash, your lamps, any light you want, as long as it's not powered, as long as there is no battery in your flashes, as long as you don't plug your flashes to the electricity. So what does that mean? Well, that means that at the end of the day, the only light that you can use is from the sun or the moon. But that does not mean that you need to use 100% of it. That does not mean that you need to use the light the way it is, the bare light. No, you have to use the light accordingly. You have to transform that, some say, God-given light, and transform it to your convenience to get exactly what you want. The same way as you would do with flash photography, which we're going to see in the next few months. So I wanted to do a video, as you know, about using a diffuser, using a reflector, and you know how it turned out. I shot that video on, well, I tried to shoot that video on St. Patrick's Day. There's a video showing up here, and I had an accident. The tripod fell, broke my camera, shattered the lens. By the way, the camera, I should hopefully have it before the end of this week. And as far as the lens, which I thought was not repairable, well, it turned out that they actually repaired it, so I won't be selling it after all, so I'm gonna keep it. But yeah, so I did a video. I didn't release the video because everything happened within the first 2 minutes of recording. But I will do a video about reflector, diffuser, and natural light. I will definitely do it. So that was the theme for March contest. So let's dive into what you guys posted. So we see that there are 39 photos that have been posted, and geez, you guys have impressed me as much as you did back in October when we had the macro photography contest. Here you have done a fantastic job, really. It's very difficult for me to say, well, this one just leave me, marble. Uh, really, there's some amazing work done here, and um, let's see. Yeah, let's start with Stefan here. I like this one. I had done some edit suggestion on that particular photo, or not that photo itself, but a version of that photo in the past on Tommy Good Photography Club, and that was a color version of it. But here I really like what Stefan has done here. Fantastic light, fantastic detail, really beautiful picture, beautiful picture. And then yes, there's my friend Marco. Fantastic. I mean, his daughter is so lovely. So good job here. Now, let's click for a second. I mean, here I really like it. Right, it's soft. Look at this bokeh, this blur in front of in the foreground, as well as the background, and we have her eyes. Just it's just great. I totally love it. I really do. Some really amazing job here. Ian or Ian, I can't remember if it's French, or not. But I like this one, and I know you're gonna say, "Well, Tom, what's wrong with you? You crazy about hair? You told us all about your hair fixation in the previous video on how to edit portrait photography, and here all the hair is messy. What's wrong? Why do you like this one?" Well, I like this one because yes, there is hair all over the place. Yes, it's not the sharpest one, but it has a softness throughout that photo. He captured life, and I've got a 3-year-old daughter, and when I look at this I just think of her. And yes, it might not be as perfect as a studio shot, but it's done in real life. Life has been captured, and it's pretty. It's really nice. I wish it had been some highlights in the eyes, but other than that, I really like it. It's a beautiful portrait, and that's what portrait is all about. Big up Pierre Alexandre. I give you my thumb up. Nice portrait, dude. But really cool thing here, Pedro as well. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. I like this one from Dom. It reminds me Havana. I've never been there, but you see the ambience, right? Rum drinks. It's humid. It's stuffing. You got to be inside, and you just got that light piercing through the curtains or the blinds. I really love it. Fantastic shot. Really beautiful. And my favorite of all, I must admit, was posted a couple of days on Tommy Good Photography Club, and I suggested that he posted on the club, on the contest page on this page, because to me his photograph is or represent everything that I like about portrait photography, and it's the one from Nabil. This is it. So I think Nabil is from Morocco. I apologize, Nabil, if I got it wrong, if you're from Tunisia or Algeria, but I think you're from Morocco, and I think this photo is worthy of the National Geographic, the magazine. I totally love it. I like the tone, I like the temperature, I like the texture, I like the look, I like everything. I like the wrinkles, I like the beard, I love everything in there. I've been to Marrakesh, and I traveled the country a bit, and that just, to me, that represents what that country is, or what the North African country is, the people there, and also he had a nice description uh, along with that photo when he posted it on Tommy Good Photography Club, and I think what he said was, the youngsters have the time to get wise, and the elders have the time to practice that wisdom. And I just think that it's a fantastic quote. It's a fantastic photo. So that's my favorite of all. Brilliant job, Nabil. So next month contest, starting as from, well, actually as from this as of the day this is posted, and you have until the 1st of June. Let's put this way, 1st of June. So what's the theme? Well, the theme is, it's going to be about your edits. You've seen my last video. It was about how I edit and retouch my portraits, and I hope you understand that that video was not to say that this is the only way to edit portrait, far from it, but it's just my take on it. This is how I operate. And the main message as well is about explaining you that it's in this digital era that we live in. Of course you can get a JPEG straight out of your camera after you press the shutter, but this doesn't mean that photography is made right there. To me, there is more to it than just pressing the shutter. Of course, the better you are at the moment where you press a shutter, the less you will have to do afterwards in post-production. But post-production is a massive step, a massive phase, essential phase in your photography. So that being said, the theme is your edit. So what do I want from you? Well, I want you to pick your favorite picture of yours, right? You took that picture yourself. And then I want you to make the best edit that you can of that photo. Think about what the message you want that photo to convey and take the time to edit it. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take your two photos, the original and the edited version. You could put them next to each other and you're going to make a photo out of those two, an image out of those two, and that image you're going to post it on the contest page. So how to go to the contest page? Well, the link is in the description anyway. But you go to Tom Migot Photography Club. Join if you haven't yet, because this is a crime. And you see we're growing, 172. It's fantastic, great community, great work every day. We've got about more than 10 different posts, very inspiring posts, and we learn a lot with each other and from each other. So you go to the events section right here, and you will have a card just like this one. You will have a card with a new contest that I'm going to create after I did this video. So good luck to you all, and until then, this is Tom Migot saying, if you like it, well, capture it and edit it the way you want. Ciao.